Fell so much. But the key is, if you don't start making transition to water, you never wind up there. And it's not that God wants all of us to be rich, because rich is all a state of mind. Because my grandparents had third and sixth grade education, and they were wealthy. They didn't have millions of dollars, but they were wealthy. They left 1,100 acres. For black people, that's a lot. In a Confederate state. But anyhow, the thing is, you and I have to get to the point that we're comfortable on living on less. And every now and then, God will let you splurge. Every now and then. He don't say, no, you ain't gonna ever need to do that. No. And you know what God will do? Sometimes you ain't even gonna have to pay for stuff. He just do it for you just because he said, you know what? I can trust you. Because you ain't gonna go all off and think you're some big thing and you can do anything you want. No. So Paul tells Philippi, he said, number one, learn to live life on an 80-20 principle. If you live on 20 and you get comfortable to it, you have the freedom to do a whole lot more things than you ever would by spending the 80 and wishing that you couldn't. So Paul tells them, he said, I've learned this secret, that whatever situation I'm in, it's not for my personal benefit. You know, Dr. White's son, we had dinner last night, and he said he had went to the gas station or somewhere, and the line was longer for the lottery tickets than it was for the groceries. And I said, well, how much was the lottery? He said, it's over $1 billion. And I thought, whoa, $1 billion? But so many people think that that's their way to get into the good life. And all it is a fantasy of the mind. Because once the government gets hold of it, you're going to lose half of it. And believe me, they don't wait until tax time to collect. They get it up front. They right there first. So you lose half already. And then, as Brother White was telling me, everybody from Timbuktu gonna know you, ain't gonna be calling you. But the way God says to operate, and it doesn't mean that you're gonna be living in a Swiss Alps or living in Hollywood. I mean, you can be living down, you know, on just like those people in Pensacola. This last week, everybody lost everything. You could be in a situation like that, and God still will come to your aid. If you don't, and see, the thing is, it's not what you lack, it's what you got. And if you got Him, and you are willing to do what's right with what He has given you, then the resources will come, whether you have earned it or not. God will send it to you. So Paul says, learn this secret. Live on 20, invest 80. And of course, that means the church. But it also means needs that God sends our way that we may not can fulfill all of it, but we can do part of it. So he tells them, I've learned this secret, and I'm passing it on to you. And in verse 13, he says, I am able to do all things by the one who strengthens me. And the thing we have to get to the point of realizing is that you and I have to depend solely on God.
Yes, sir.
I mean, if you think your resources are enough to carry you out of this world, that ain't enough. That ain't enough. Because we're not sent here for the benefit of our own, for the profit of our own self. But we're sent here to come to know Christ so that we can invest in things and people that will bring them to Christ. Because when you get the glory, it's not going to be about how much you had in your account. It's going to be about the size of your house, or the car you drive, or the clothes you wear. But it's going to be, did you depend solely on God? And that's scary. That's scary. And a friend told me yesterday, it's like standing on the cliff and God says, jump. And you and I said, not without a parachute. I mean, that's scary to trust God and you don't know where it's going to come from. Or when it's going to come. And God says, if you can't trust me, how can I trust you? So depend solely on the Lord. That means from when you wake up to when you lay down at night. Because you want to know something? You can't change anything by yourself. You might can influence something, but you can't change anything. Only He can. And so the second thing is depend solely on God. And number 3, Paul says in verse 14, nevertheless, you have done well by sharing with me in my affliction. Now, you also know, Philippians, that at the beginning of the gospel, when I departed from Macedonia, no church shared with me in the matter of giving and receiving except you alone. Because even in Thessalonica, on more than one occasion, you sent for my need. Not that I seek to give, but I seek for the profit that increases to your account. Right. But I have received everything in full and have an abundance. I am well supplied because I received from Epaphroditus what you had sent, a fragrant offering, an acceptable sacrifice, well pleasing to God. And my God will fulfill your every need according to His And so many of us want that, but we're afraid to try it.
Right. No. Right.
Wouldn't you like to have a life that when you wake up in the morning, you ain't worried about nothing? I mean, even when unfortunate things happen in our lives, sometimes that is a state of place that we're in the Lord, that He takes away our worries. But the only way you can get there is you have to change your focus. You got to stop looking inward and looking outward. Paul said, listen, and I know your pastor's not like this, but I've heard some of my brethren says, you know, I'm your pastor and you need to give to me. You know, I've been at some other pastoral anniversaries, and it was kind of intimidating. And I said, goodness gracious, I'm glad I ain't a member here. But the thing is, it's not about who's at the top. It's about who serves the Lord. Paul says, it's not to my account, it's to yours. He said, I'm not looking to profit from you. I know you're struggling, trying to live day to day, and you're trying to go to your $7.50 an hour job, and you know, trying to feed 3 children, and you're trying to do all of this stuff, had to ride the bus and all that. I know that. But what you do in faith and trust in the Lord, God does not forget. He doesn't forget. Because you know that song, What You Do for Christ? That is what will last. It's not what you do for being noticed and talked about and paraded around. It's only what you do for Christ. And that's added to our account. So my challenge to you, don't settle for greater Trinity. Have the expectation of being greatest Trinity. Greatest. Because greater means I'm at a stage where I'm above where I was. That's average. I mean, the Cowboys are great. The Mavericks are great. But the greatest is the ones who always come out on top. And I'm here to tell you, you're about to get greater than where you are today. Because last year I said, man, this can't get any better. And what I have seen this year, ooh, Lord, I can't wait till next year. Let's have it a little earlier. Because what God is doing is He's transforming your heart so your mind can catch up with where you're trying to go. That's what He's doing. I mean, I don't want to get up here with these girls, but I'd have somebody get me off the floor. But I mean, I want Jesus is. And you can only get that if you're hooked up. It won't mean much to most folks, but to those who know him, I started crying when they were playing all to Jesus. Even before they even started, tears would start running down my eyes. The blood. What? That comes from inside. Oh, Lord. And all of the rest of it is icing on the cake. You mean you could have just laid him and okay, what do you want me to do? But number one is you have to be willing to choose living life on an 80-20 principle. 80% you put away, 20% you live on. And you say, well, I got too many bills. Yeah, guess what? So does everybody else. And it's not going to happen overnight, and you ain't going to win no lottery ticket to get you there. But what you can do is start moving in that direction. It all starts with moving in a direction. Some of us, it might take us 10 years. Some of us, it might take us 3 months. It just depends on where you are in the journey. But it can happen. And you want to know something? When you're on the 20% living and the 80% investing, when you go to the store and they say, would you like to try this? You know how you go to the store and they got this down with the people. Would you like to try this? You don't have to wish, oh, I wish I had the money. You can say, do I need it now or can I wait? And sometimes it's already all right to get it right there. Sometimes it is. The Lord will tell you. So live on the 80-20 principle. 80 you invest, 20 you live on. Second thing, get wholly dependent on God. And I don't mean just for your food, your clothing, your housing. I mean for everything. Depend on God. And if you ain't got it, don't try to go out and try to get it any way you can. Let God give you some things. Trust him. And in the process, do right. And then lastly, the thing is know that God is willing to add to your account, not based on what somebody else has done, but on what you have done. They used to sing, I'm sending up timber. I said, man, what are they talking about sending up timber? But the truth of it is, we're in the process of getting there. And if we don't send what he really wants, it's not how much we can lay down at his feet when we get there. You do know that we don't go there looking to get stuff. We go there to give. So the crowns that we get, it ain't for us. It's to lay at his feet for what he has done. But if you ain't doing nothing in order to get a crown, I mean, look around and, everybody else bow